So with that, let's welcome in our panel. Dakota Rudesill is the National Security Simulation Director at the Marshan Center for International Security Studies. And William Enyart is a retired U.S. Army Major General. Great to have you. General, I'll start with you. A little background here on the history of this issue, both domestically and overseas, as it pertains to nuclear weapons testing. What do you make of the idea of restarting this testing program?
Well, in truth, we have an ongoing testing program. What we test are the subsystems. We ensure that our nuclear capability is capable of launch and capable of operating. So that testing has been an ongoing process. What we have not done is we have not exploded, we've not detonated a full-scale nuclear device since the 90s. And neither has Russia nor China. In fact, the only country that's detonated a nuclear device this century is North Korea. North Korea only has, it's estimated, about 50 nuclear weapons, so it's hardly a major player here.
So I was listening into the Energy Secretary, Chris Wright, on another news network, and he clarified saying, we're talking about the systems test right now, not the nuclear explosions, which to your point, William, it seems like if that's just what's being tested here, then nothing is so out of the ordinary. I wanted to share this opinion piece, though. This was by MSNBC, and it's called this: Trump is bringing back nuclear testing and maybe an arms race. The article reads, Trump's poised to make nuclear testing great again all across the world. Does Trump understand this? When he says immediately, does he understand that the Nevada test site has been closed for more than 30 years, that it would take almost 3 years to refurbish the facility, now known as the Nevada National Security Site, and get it in shape to explode weapons again? Dakota, I think perhaps the president, who would be briefed, would have some idea as to what would go into this. But what will you be watching for here as to what really these system tests could look like?
Yes, well, I think that we need to watch and see what exactly any directive that comes out of this actually says in terms of its specificity about actually doing detonations, which the Energy Secretary, who's in charge of the stockpile, said that the administration does not plan to do. I'd be watching that. I would also be watching the geopolitics. I think one way to read the president's social media post is that he was getting ready for a meeting with the president of China. And China, as we know, is rapidly modernizing their nuclear forces. They are dramatically expanding them in a sprint to reach effective parity with the United States and with Russia. And so it may have been operating in that context.
We shall see what will happen next year. Clearly, this is putting some pressure on all the world leaders, and this is we'll wait to see what happens next year on the homeland. Dakota Rudesill, Major General William Enyart. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.